야, 히로인, 너 있냐?
Red made a fuss and came running in the house. Oh, Red, did you just get here?
너 고백받았다며? 사실이야?
Red came home late for dinner and made a fuss as soon as he came in. I was cooking in the kitchen, but he dragged me out. Thanks to that, Yano and Tae, who were helping me make dinner, came out to the living room too. If everyone was in there, why didn't you just ask in the kitchen? On the living room sofa, Lance was quietly reading his book in his own little world, ignoring all the noise. Oh, you know he's listening.
야, 너희들도 들었어? 이 녀석 소문 말이야.
그것보다 신발을 신고 집 안에 들어오면 어떡해?
아, 맞다.
Tae was being the mom again. Red realized it then, took off his shoes and threw them to the front door.
아무튼 어떻게 된 거야? 오늘 1학년 후배랑 얘기하다 깜짝 놀랐어.
What was a freshman doing talking with you?
그 뭐더라? 아, 백조! 1학년 백조가 동급생 꽃돌이에게 고백을 받았다고 소문이 났다던데? 난 처음에 그게 누구 얘기인가 했다니까. 그런데 자세히 들어보니까 네 얘기잖아. 내가 얼마나 놀랐는지 알아? 야, 너희들은 알고 있었어?
Yano calmly replied to Red, who was making a huge fuss.
네, 같은 반인걸요. 안 그래도 오늘 그것 때문에 반이 술렁이긴 했어요.
다들 참 할 일도 없는 것 같더군요. 남의 일에 그렇게 관심을 보일 시간에 보다 생산적인 활동을 할 것이지.
You know, I overall don't like you, Lance, but I totally have to agree. Why bother with gossip or rumors? It's none of your business anyway.
야, 은발 제수탱이, 너 그렇게 남의 일처럼 말해도 되는 거야? 다른 녀석도 아니고 바로 히로인의 일이라고.
본인이 바로 옆에 있으니 일단 진정하는 게 좋지 않을까?
I never intended to become the center of everyone's attention. But I've already decided, the person I like...
그래서 어떻게 된 거야? 설마 사귀기로 한 거야?
Huh? It was spacing out, but Red urged for an answer.
고백 받았다며.
He asked me out through a piece of paper. I'm sorry, I don't really think that counts. It happened so fast. Flower Boy told me to give him an answer later.
자신만만한 놈이군. 열받아. 감히 우리 히로인에게 당당하게 고백을 하다니.
Look, I'm harping on about this, but asking through a letter is not confidently. Asking her to be his girlfriend confidently would have been to ask her out into the hall and not care that the entire class is listening and flat out ask her with his words, "Would you be my girlfriend? I like you." Not in that order, but, you know, asking her immediately, not through a paper.
이건 어떤 악당의 소행이 아닐까, 총사령관? 아무래도 내가 출동해서 그 녀석을 만나봐야겠어.
왜 그 사람을 당신이 만납니까? 남녀간의 일입니다. 당사자들이 알아서 하게 놔두시죠.
Hey, why didn't you take that advice when it came to me potentially kissing Red during the school play, huh? It's just a school play kiss, it doesn't count.
저 은발 제수탱이, 넌 아무렇지도 않냐?
그게 저와 무슨 관계가 있죠? 전 아무렇지도 않습니다. 고백받는 일이 큰 대수인가요?
Lance looked at Red as if he was saying ridiculous things. Lance, of course, being asked out is a big deal. I guess things are different for someone popular. Red, I don't think it's anything to get that worried about. You guys are the ones who get asked out and get gifts from girls all the time.
그건 그냥 같이 놀자는 표현 아니냐?
It certainly means a specific type of playing.
물론 그때 너랑 같이 축구하자고 했던 여자아이는 진심인 것 같았어. 보통 여자아이들이 초콜릿이나 편지를 들고 와서 축구하자고 하진 않잖아?
At Tae's words, Lance gave a scorning look, and Red still had a big question mark on his face. Oh, I see. So that's what happened. My phone on the living room table rang. Hello?
딸?
Mom?
어디니? 지금 아빠랑 공항 근처 호텔에 와 있단다.
You're here already? I thought you were coming next week. I was surprised at the unexpected call. But Mom only thought about herself as always and didn't seem to care about my reaction. She just calmly explained the changed schedule.
스케줄이 조금 바뀌어서 그렇게 됐단다. 지난주에 엄마가 했던 말 기억하지? 지금 나올 수 있니?
Right now? Right now? I feel flustered. Besides, I was supposed to prepare dinner today, so I was cooking. By the way, can someone go into the kitchen and make sure things are, not burning? I'm a little sensitive about that.
그래, 일정에 조금 차질이 생겨서 여기에 반나절밖에 있지 못할 것 같구나. 지금 집이지? 그리로 차를 보낼 테니 타고 오렴.
Oh, Mom, I look at the family in my living room. Everyone was standing there quietly listening in on my call.
왜? 다른 일 있니?
My parents made time out of their busy schedule for me, so I couldn't just refuse. I can't not see them when they've come all this way. Okay, alright. Send the car over. I'll be right there.
그래, 그럼 준비하고 있어. 이따 보자.
Okay. As soon as the call ended, everyone's eyes sparkled as if to ask me for an explanation. I laid down my phone. I'm sorry, but I have to go somewhere right now. Can you guys prepare dinner yourselves?
네, 물론이죠. 마스터, 저희는 걱정 말고 다녀오세요.
부모님이야?
Yeah, they're both here right now. They don't have much time, so I'm supposed to see them at the airport. I have to start getting ready. I remember what she asked of me. She told me to dress up. If I don't, I think they'll be upset. I think she said get ready, not dress up.
그래, 조심히 다녀와. 늦었으니까 밤길 조심해.
Yeah. Oh, Red?
어?
The thing that happened today, it's really nothing. I was going to refuse anyway.
정말이야?
Yeah, I've never been asked to be someone's girlfriend before, so I was just startled. But I knew I'd refuse him from the first moment.
아, 그래? 아, 괜히 놀랐잖아.
Red seemed to feel happy again and laughed out loud. He's so simple. Well, I'll go get ready. I'm gonna eat outside, so you guys eat first without me. Let's see, what do I put on? Oh, this'll be good. I take out the heels Yuri gave me. I was about to leave the house when Lance approached me. He seems to have something to say. No, to be more exact, he was looking at my heels.
지난번부터 말씀드리고 싶었는데 그 구두 불편하지 않으십니까?
Heels generally are. This isn't specifically those heels. Hmm?
제 눈에는 무척 불편해 보입니다.
Do you want to try them on and walk around in them to see if they're uncomfortable? You just have to ask. I'm sure I'll lend you those shoes. Really? But everyone says they're pretty. And everyone says designer clothes look awesome. Sure, they may, but I feel cold in them. So always thin fabric and nothing keeps me warm there.
전 예쁜지 안 예쁜지를 물은 것이 아닙니다. 불편한지 불편하지 않은지를 물은 거죠.
They're not. Shut up. They are uncomfortable, but I have no choice if I want to look good.
결국 상처 입는 건 당신이 되지 않으면 좋을 텐데.
What? My heart ached at what Lance said. And then I was reminded of someone. Why am I thinking of Yuri? 'Cause you like him. Usually when you like someone, you think of them at times. Lance looked at my heels again and then stared at me.
무슨 일이 있으면 연락하십시오.
No. Lance left those last words and went back to his room. What was Lance trying to say to me? I couldn't forget what he said about the one who ends up getting hurt.
어머 세상에, 우리 딸 맞아?
Long time no see, Mom and Dad.
완전 아가씨가 다 되었네.
그러게요. 얘, 너 무슨 바람이 부는 거니? 세상이 이렇게 달라지다니. 엄마는 내 딸이 맞는가 싶구나.
They were full of smiles. I guess all the effort was worth it.
괜찮은 옷이구나. 어디 보자. 오, 브랜드네. 앞으로도 이렇게 좀 입고 다니렴. 예전에도 이렇게 입고 다녔으면 얼마나 좋니? 안 그래요, 여보?
그래, 그렇게 하고 다니니까 훨씬 보기 좋구나.
혹시 앞으로 돈이 모자라거나 하면 엄마한테 말해.
All right.
어이쿠, 박사님. 따님이신가 보죠? 정말 미인이네요.
아, 이 박사님. 자, 인사해. 아빠와 같은 연구소에 계시는 분이란다.
Nice to meet you.
예, 안녕하세요. 그동안 박사님이 따님 이야기를 잘 안 하셔서 누군가 궁금했는데 이렇게 미인이라서 그동안 안 보여주신 거구나. 아유, 정말 좋으시겠어요. 이렇게 참한 따님을 두셔서 나중에 아까워서 어떻게 시집을 보내시겠어요?
안 그래도 이 아이 아빠가 딸 바보라서 큰일이에요. 지금도 해외 나가면 항상 걱정만 한다니까요.
역시 그렇지요.
Mom and Dad smiled brightly. I smiled too. I do love my parents, but we aren't exactly friendly and close like the families from TV. We are a normal family, both interested and uninterested towards one another. But at this moment, I think we look like the friendliest family on earth. The daughter everyone admires and wants. Is it because I'm pretending to be that kind of daughter? And in order to be that daughter, I have to dress up like this. My heels hurt. And for some reason I felt my heart hurt too. And that certainly was a sudden segue. Like that, our first dinner in a year and 6 months ended smoothly. It's called a year and a half. Mom was happy with how I've changed, and Dad proudly talked about me. We did talk about Grandpa a bit, but Mom and Dad looked like they didn't want to talk about him. The other professor went back when dinner was over, and at the end it was just the 3 of us left.
여기까지 온 김에 호텔에서 자고 가지 그러니?
And now the video's lagging. Unfortunately. No, I don't want to interfere when you guys are resting. Besides, you said you had to leave early in the morning tomorrow.
그래. 이렇게 달라진 네 모습을 보니 엄마는 기분이 좋구나.
It's nothing.
할아버지가 돌아가시고 나서 엄마는 걱정이 많았어. 그런데 이렇게 어엿하게 숙녀로 자라고 있어서 뿌듯하다. 오히려 할아버지가 계시지 않아서 네가 이제야 주위 시선을 신경 쓰고 다니는 걸 수도 있겠구나.
What?
할아버지는 늘 주위를 신경 쓰지 말라고 너에게 말했잖니? 엄마는 그게 별로 마음에 들지 않았어.
No, this doesn't make sense. If you don't like the way he's, raising your daughter, why don't you take her and raise her abroad? Mom said as if she felt relieved. Sure enough, Mom hasn't changed at all. I can't stand her talking about Grandpa like that. I no longer wanted to stand there at the last thing she said. I'll get going.
예.
Something squirmed in my mind at her suddenly talking about Grandpa. It's not because Grandpa died that I dress up like this. I don't care about what others think. I like being myself, which is why I am changing myself to get praised by a man. See the hypocrisy in that? Comfortable dress, jeans, and sneakers. That's who I am. The way I look right now is so far from it. I wanted to go back to the way I was before and to my home. I'll go now. Don't come out. I bowed to my parents. My parents lost words at my suddenly changed attitude. I can just call for a cab at the lobby. I hurried out. My heels kept on hurting. Thank you. I got off the cab and headed home. The night sky was already twinkling with stars. My feet hurt more as time passed. My feet, my heart, they all hurt. The clicking of my heels rang through the quiet night sky. While hearing that, I was swept away by an impulse to just take them off and throw them away. But I didn't head straight home and headed towards the road. I felt like I needed to just watch people pass by and gather my feelings. If I go home right now, I only get more upset. I didn't even see a street cat here. I was completely alone in this night street. Cold wind blew at my face. I walked a bit and sat on a bench I barely found. I massaged my feet to ease the pain. I occasionally heard the wind blow and cars swish by. And sometimes I heard small footsteps. I felt myself calm down listening to all those sounds. After sitting there for God knows how long, I thought I should head back.
여기서 뭐해?
Yuri? What is Yuri doing here?
여기서 뭐 하냐고? 그것도 그렇게 차려입고.
I'm working the streets. Yuri frowned. It's that face again. As if he doesn't like what he's seeing. I've seen that face before and I felt hurt again. Oh, my parents came, so I saw them at the airport. I was on my way back.
그런데 왜 도로변에 이렇게 앉아 있는 거지?
Then what are you doing wandering around at night? He usually takes his limo, so he has no reason to walk like this.
아카데미에서 집까지 걸어가고 있었어.
What? What happened to the car? It'd take at least 40 minutes to walk. He doesn't like to be bothered. That was so unlike him.
차는 아카데미 주차장에 있지.
What's gotten into you?
그러는 넌 돌아왔으면 집에 바로 들어가지 않고 여기서 뭐 하는 거지? 요즘 세상이 얼마나 흉흉한데 이런 데 혼자 있는 건지.
The house is right there. No one's going to kidnap me away.
잠시만.
Yuri crouched down on his knee in front of me, and he took my foot and put it on his lap. Yuri?
가만히 있어봐. 지금 발이 아픈 거지?
Yuri took off my heels and looked around my feet. And he found the scratch that was tormenting me from earlier on.
많이 까졌네. 이 정도면 걸을 때도 많이 아팠겠는데? 이거 이 상태인데 왜 이걸 신고 나왔어? 편한 걸로 신고 나오지.
My mother wanted me to dress up, okay? Yuri took out a band-aid from his jacket and put it on my scratch.
일단 이거라도 붙여놓을 테니 집에 가면 제대로 소독해도 흉터가 남으면 안 되니까 말이야. 알았지?
And then he grumbled with worry about whether my other foot is okay. But he had his back to the moonlight and I couldn't see his face. We were definitely looking at each other, but I couldn't distinguish his face or his thoughts. It seemed to show the distance between us. I felt upset. He doesn't even know who I'm wearing these heels for. Did you ever tell him why? And for whom? He doesn't even know why I endured the pain. I became more upset. I felt like crying again. No, I don't like this. That's why.
뭐?
You bought these for me. So I'll wear them even if it hurts. For me... Yes, for me. They're my special glass slippers. I don't care how Yuri responds. I decided to be honest with my feelings. Our car passed by and lit Yuri's face for a moment, but soon disappeared. I couldn't understand his expression. I don't know if he didn't feel good or if he was flustered.
매일같이 유리 구두만 신고 다니면 아무리 튼튼한 신데렐라도 버티지 못할 거야.
At his words and face, I felt more confused. Is he worrying because he likes me too? Or because I live with him? Or because he's a teacher? I decided to gather up the courage. You know, Yuri,
어?
strangely enough, I'm getting the courage, but the correct thing is to ask if he has something to say to me, despite saying that I should be honest about my own feelings. Don't you have anything to say to me?
할 말?
Yuri looked at me as if he didn't know what I meant. Don't you have anything to say at how I look today? At that moment, he looked like he had so much to say. But he soon erased that face.
글쎄. 그래. 이제 익숙해졌어?
What? Oh. Yuri was just looking at my shoes, not my face. I couldn't control myself as I reached out both my hands to grab his face and turn it towards me. How do I look today? Do I look pretty? Yuri gave me an awkward smile and gently put away my hands.
오늘따라 마이허니가 대범한데? 그럼 물론이지. 마이허니는 나와 같이 뮤즈에게 선택된 몸인걸. 당연히 예쁘지.
He was playful as always. He gave me a light-hearted smile after, but my heart sank deeper to see that. I didn't want to hear that. And I told him what happened today. I got candies today from some boy. Will he be interested if I say this? Will he care, even for a little bit?
그래, 들었어. 안 그래도 학생들이 그러더라. 1학년 여자애들한테 들었어. 꽤 괜찮은 녀석이라며? 역시 내 눈은 틀리지 않았어. 거 봐, 내가 그랬잖아. 넌 충분히 귀엽다고. 앞으로 마이 허니도 큰일이겠어. 주변에 있는 사내 녀석들이 가만두지 않을 테니 말이야.
Is that all?
뭐?
Is that all you have to say? Yuri didn't say anything for a while, but he soon gave me a lonely smile.
축하해, 제투성이 아가씨. 이제 진짜 신데렐라가 되었구나. 그래서 어쩔 거야? 사귀기로 했어?
Yuri tried to stroke my hair. I shook off his hand and stood up from the bench. I'll go first. I forced the heels onto my feet. The moment they entered the heels, I felt the pain. My feet hurt every time I took a step. So now you're the Little Mermaid and not Cinderella. But I clenched my teeth and walked straight home, trying my best to not falter. I'm stupid. I was never smart, but now I'm the stupidest person on earth. My heart pounded as soon as I opened my eyes in the morning. I only thought about how Yuri would look at me. So every day I woke up early to dress up. People saw me slowly changing and complimented me on how I was getting prettier, but none of that was important. I didn't care about what other people thought. I only wanted to look pretty for Yuri. I wanted him to say that I looked pretty. It wasn't something I wanted him to say as if humoring a little girl. My hopes were completely crushed. All my effort until now was gone to waste. The time, the effort, and the heart I poured into it was all pointless now. In the end, I was the same. I was no different from all the girls around Yuri. I felt pathetic for thinking I might be the special one. Why did I think that? I'm going to stop now. I don't want to feel hurt or keep back the tears like this. I wet my face with my sleeves in front of the door. No more. Yuri doesn't like me. But what's more upsetting than that is the realization that I like Yuri more than I thought I did.
젠장.
여기 있었군.
여긴 어쩐 일이야?
그냥 바람 좀 쐬러. 라는 건 당연히 핑계고 널 찾으러 왔어. 근처에 있을 거라는 확신이 들었거든. 그 녀석 눈가가 빨갛게 부어있는 채로 돌아왔더군. 다행히 다른 녀석들은 잠들어서 못 봤지만 오너에게 무슨 일이 있었던 걸까? 아무 말도 하지 않으니까 더 걱정이 돼.
나한테 뭘 말하고 싶은 거야? 말 돌리지 말고 본론을 말해.
본론이라 그거 좋지. 그래, 잘 들어. 네 녀석이 밖에서 뭘 하고 돌아다니는지는 난 관심 없어. 하지만 이 이상 오너를 울린다면 절대로 용서하지 않아. 무슨 일이 있어도 네 녀석과 오너를 떼어놓고 말겠어. 그러니까 조심해. 이건 경고야.
네 녀석의 그런 얼굴을 아는 건 나뿐일 거다. 이중적인 녀석. 하지만 이런 말을 들어도 싸지. 나는 한심하군.
재밌게 됐는데? 그렇게 슬퍼? 자, 그러니까 그만 울고 이리로 와. 내 품에 안겨.